word with Huni about that win.
Thank you, Pyra. I'm here joined with Huni, one of the players from Fnatic after his win and extending his win streak. Now, Huni, the crowd love you, but you now have the biggest win streak in European history. What does that mean for you?
It's really happy for me because it's first time my professional player and I got rookie as well, standard rookie. And second time we new record of Europe LCS, like 2.0. I don't know, it's gonna be like 18-0 or everything. So I'm really happy, glad about new record.
Well, it's looking like an 18-0 so far, Huni. So you're obviously a very strong top laner, but who do you rank as the top 3 in Europe in terms of top laners?
In Europe, top 3. I think I'm not really sure, but for even me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Top 1. Obviously, I'm first, and second, I think it's Cabochard. Third is Odomne, I think, because Cabochard raining phase is really strong, and Odomne is how to play is like TP and roam as well. So, but they cannot follow me.
And they've been trying to follow you, Huni. Like, we've seen a lot of Rumble picks now coming out. How does a person become so good at Rumble like you?
Sorry, it was so loud, so I can...
Oh, yeah, sure. So how do you become such a good Rumble player? What makes a good Rumble?
Can you say again?
So Rumble is a very difficult champion, and you're very good at Rumble. How do people become as good as you on Rumble?
It's really hard to champion in Rumble, but it's really most important thing is you keep it passive. And it's obviously for me it's really easy to play champion because I play already like 1K game. So I think you have to play 1K game.
Well, practice makes perfect. Once again, congratulations on your win, Huni. We're going to shoot it over to the analysts to close out that game.
All you have to do is play 1K games on whatever champion. Oh, very interesting. You said top 3. Top laners, Huni, Cabochard, Odoamne. Next week in the Fnatic OG rematch, Soaz will have something extra to prove in that one. Always a pleasure to listen to Huni. Very confident. And I feel like this is one of the times that I think it is absolutely justified for a team to do so.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think when we look at Huni and how well he plays on Rumble, it's actually been banned away in 9 of Fnatic's 12 games this split. It was first picked once, and obviously it was picked up today. So out of the 12 games, only one time has Rumble not been picked up or played by Huni and Fnatic. And I think if you see how effectively Huni uses the equalizer to push towers to get those teleport ganks off, it is a major, major threat at all stages of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a really weird thing because when you watch Fnatic, when you watch Huni as well, he's always having great games, but seems to sometimes be outshone by Forbidden, sometimes by Reckless. Maybe not always stamping maximum authority. This time, we kind of felt Forbidden was having a quiet game. Not a bad game, just a quieter game than usual. So Huni, back on Rumble, manages to just stamp his authority.
And I want to expand on that just a moment. I think if you look at yesterday and today's games, I think Febiven is a little out of his element. Yesterday on Azir, I really did not particularly enjoy some of his engages. I felt like he was out of position several times. Leading up to the Baron in today's game against the Wolves, he got caught out twice. There was one particular instance where Febiven just got basically zoned and jumped on by Soren with flash, with cleanse available. And it's not something I'm used to seeing from Febiven. So a little bit of an off week for him particularly, but the rest of the team picked up the slack.
Certainly, and so much of the consistency is coming from the bottom lane for Fnatic. I think Reckless, you can just see it in the game, but Krepo was talking about it during the game, how just unsung Yellowstar can be. His week 5 stats, 1-1 and 26. Week 6 stats, 3-2 and 29. And especially when you consider that he went up against a rookie here in the LCS in Je Suis Cass. Certainly Boro was saying, Je suis Cass, bienvenue à la LCS.
That's actually quite a Good pronunciation from a Welshman. That's impressive.
Normally we just have a lot of vowels. So
I just have a lot of vowels. Okay, well, I think that's about it for Fnatic. Fantastic performance. A shame, of course, for the Copenhagen Wolves, but they are still trying to find their groove with their new players. But Fnatic, they seem well on their way to a 18-0. Let's check in with you guys at home, because earlier we asked you who is your must-pick ban champion on 5.12, and @TypeDreamLol says Rek'Sai, an extremely good early game jungler with strong map pressure moving into the late game. Actually, when I was writing down picks and bans, instead of writing Rek'Sai, I wrote Reignover for Fnatic. So
I don't blame you at all. When you look at Reignover and Rek'Sai and the impact he's had throughout the split, it's been phenomenal. Spring split as well. What I really like, though, is last week Reignover went, Rek'Sai's available, don't need him. Gonna play Olaf these times, gonna let the Ragnarok, gonna let the scaling work in his favor. But it's good to see Reignover back on a signature champion, and I particularly like watching the tunnels. I love seeing where the tunnels are placed on the map, because it tells you exactly who the jungler is trying to assist the most by having multiple options for that farm along.
yeah, but pool party Rek'Sai, please, next time. Reignover. Our second tweet is from @Emerwin11. I think Kalista, she is a lane bully, doesn't decay in the mid game, and is an unstoppable force late. Rekkles showed it against Giants today as well, but yesterday he actually single-handedly made, not single-handedly, okay, the team did something, whatever, but Rekkles definitely stepped up and made that game in favor of Fnatic at the end.
He certainly did. Impressive performance yesterday, solid performance today. Fnatic prioritizing it. Every team is prioritizing Kalista so very highly. So yeah, I couldn't agree more with that.
Definitely. Well, that's all that we said. It's time to step away as we gear up for our next match. But when we return, Elements will face Origen after losing to Xpeke and his team just 2 weeks ago. We'll be back with all the action after this.
I agree.
Nordic.
What is Nordic?
From the North
Polar
Pole,
bears,
actually.
you know, and penguins. We have penguins and polar bears.
Really?
No, we don't.
Oh.
Battery is onto him to arrest his momentum, but the guy, Huni's in the picture. It's gonna be Reignover. Copenhagen Wolves to their best efforts to save the day, but it doesn't matter in the end. Cass is already down. Febiven lasers him. Shook trying to find Febiven, but Rekkles has taken down Soren. Just like that, the damage has got a double kill. Fnatic take down the Copenhagen Wolves and qualify for playoffs.